The tomb signifies death. It's not a place of life. It is cold. And because of that, most of our lives are like that. If you have seen, there's a famous image, I've forgotten the man's name who painted it. So he painted this house and with a door, and Jesus has a lamp in his hand, and he's knocking at the door. But what is strange is that when he painted it and exposed it, people came and were looking at this image, and then someone noticed something. He says, but there's something wrong with this picture. He says, what is wrong with this picture? It has no handle outside. The artist says, no, it's not by mistake. It's by intention. That the room, that house, is you. And the only knob that belongs to that door is inside, not outside. Only you can open that door from within. As I said, the tomb signifies death. Just like when Lazarus died, he was in the tomb, locked away, because he started smelling and stench. But Jesus came, called him out, and Lazarus came out. Our lives are that way. Some of us, I hate to use this word, but it's a fact, I don't care. Some of us stink before God because of our sins. We have not been to confession for a long time. You're not at peace. You're not joyful. You think there's just something just wrong with you. It's like a splinter in your hands. If you don't take it out, it will swell and bother you. The only way to be free and to be at peace is take out that splinter. Sin is that way. If you don't ask for God's forgiveness, your surrounding will be messed up. People will not be at peace around you. You're not at peace with yourself. But Jesus cannot stand us being dead spiritually. He always comes and knocks. He knocks, and we don't listen. And that's why when people come to confession, just after this, bless me, Father, it's been 1 year or 2 years of a confession. He says, welcome back. Why now? Some will say, well, my friends, I saw my friends going to confession. They invited me, I came. I said, yes, that is true. But the Lord had been knocking at your door because he can't stand the stench of your sin before him. Finally, you have responded. And I've often realized that there are 3 kinds of people. You can fit yourself in one of these 3 categories. It's very helpful. The first category are those who live in the past. They did something wrong. They messed up their life. They're repentant about it, but they cannot let go. Shame consumes them. They can't love themselves. They cannot forgive themselves. In that same group, in that same group, you also have people whom something was done to them, but they cannot forgive. They're resentful. The hearts are hardened because of lack of forgiveness. They're stuck in the past. Then the second group are those who try to run ahead of God. They freak out because they perceive a situation that they cannot control. As a result, they become anxious, worrisome, fearful. Why? And you ask them, why are you fearful? I don't know. I'm like, who told you this is going to happen in the future? I don't know. Then what's the purpose of why are you worrying? Because it's lack of control. The third group live in the present moment. God's grace is now. It's not in the past. It's not in the future. It's now. They're forgiving themselves if they did something in the past. They're forgiving those who hurt them. And they're now enjoying the peace and joy of God's mercy. And those who try to run in the past, run forward, They trust in God now. They've surrendered themselves to God now. So all of you know where you stand. The Lord is knocking and knocking and knocking. Please, I am the light of the world. I am the life of the world. You are dead. Please open that door. Open that door and let me in. I can't force you to open that door, but you open that door. When you go to confession, that means you have opened that door. But still, you have things attached to you. And that is why a lot of Catholics are like zombies. Like mummies. They can walk, but this is how they walk, like penguins, like that. Because their hands are tied and their feet are like, most of us are that way. We are not running, we are not walking. That's why Christ asked, please untie him, untie Lazarus, so that he can walk towards me freely. So what are your attachments? What are those things in your life that is preventing you from running towards Christ, from walking towards Christ? Don't lock yourself in that prison, because that's only what you know. And that's why you're scared to get out. Because you might think you're going to get hurt. Someone will take advantage of you. No, you have to trust. Jesus says, if you know my voice and trust me, you will have no fear. Come out. I'm the light of the world. I will give you life. Don't remain dead. In scriptures, he weeps. Why does he weep? Because we don't trust him. We don't trust in his power. We don't trust in his love. We don't trust in his mercy. So all of us are attached to something or someone. If that attachment is preventing us from running to Christ or walking to Christ, ask the Lord to identify it first and to remove it. Because we're created to live free. And that's why Satan wants us to be in bondage, because he's in bondage. He's not free. He's sad. He wants us to be sad. He wants us to focus on the wrong things. Those are those distractions. Don't be like Peter, who was walking on water. Like, yeah, this is so cool. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, he started sinking. Why? The reason he started sinking is the same reason the other apostles in the boat are chickening out. Because why? They saw Christ and their fear projected Christ as a phantom. That's how we see life. Life is a phantom. Satan wants us to see Christ as if he's a ghost because of our fear, lack of forgiveness. When Peter realized that he was walking because his eyes were on Christ, who is life, who is light. Christ didn't go anywhere. Christ was just looking at him like that. He didn't say, hey, Peter, I'm here, please. No. Peter realized that when I was walking on water, my eyes were focused on him. And what did he do? He didn't pray rosaries or long prayers. Lord, save me. Christ picked him up. Now, the beautiful thing about that passage is Christ did not calm the waters right away. He held Peter's hands. They walked on that storm that intensified, those winds. And when he arrived at the boat, that's when everything calmed down. So you don't know what you are capable of unless you allow Christ to walk with you. Allow Christ to strengthen you. If your eyes are on Christ and don't focus on a distraction, you are becoming a saint. Because sin is just a distraction. Don't feed it. Kill it. If you have any fear, put it to death. You have any worry, put it to death. Because those animals will consume you. Lack of forgiveness, put it to death. But it's not something you can do. You need grace, and that's why Christ is knocking. So come out. You just make the first step. Just come out. Come out. Come to me. Come to me. When Lazarus came out, was walking towards Jesus, then everything started falling off. And he was free. So you're created to be free. You're created to be at peace. walk towards Jesus. Trust his goodness, trust his mercy, trust his love. It's not about your sin. It's about him. Don't make it about you. It's about him, his mercy.